I'm starting this challenge here in the 1950s with $0, a truck, and an axe. Can we make $10 million? Let's find out. Welcome back in, everybody. This is episode 5 of the 1950s survival, going from $0 to $10 million over here on No Man's Land. And I've got some very upsetting news to myself. I was actually trying to find some sort of logging equipment where I can actually pull and haul long trailer log pulls or whatever of logs, and I can't find that anywhere. Don't know, just doesn't exist or doesn't work for the date. I did download a few mods and they're not actually showing up, I'm assuming because they're newer than the 1950s. I was able to find something kind of close underneath bell loaders. I got this flatbed right here. Now it doesn't have any log spikes or anything. I might be able to just put 6-meter logs on there and get away with it, maybe. It's not looking good. But just underneath trailers in general, there's no semi-trailers or anything like that for log work. Was that not a thing back in 1950? I got a feeling it had to have been. I do have this timber carrier, never used it before, probably will break into out this series. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. I assume it hooks up to a tractor, the back of it, and I just can't seem to find any other trailer in here that might do the job as far as just some flatbed with some spikes. Like I said, I did install a few more new ones, but they're not showing up anywhere. On other bad news, I couldn't even load a trailer anyways because, looky here, front loaders. There's no options for front loaders in the 1950 on this game. Yep, not liking that. I can get a front loader attachment set up on my tractor that I have, but I cannot get a front loader. I just realized how I'm going to get it. I'm going to have to probably install something that's not on the mod hub, like this old pack right here. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to install some sort of pack. That way I can get some sort of truck from the 1950s besides this. I mean, even though we have this, I have no semi-trailers I can buy and use this truck for. So what's the point of it? Something's messed up. There's got to be a mod out there that will work in 1950s. I'll do a little more research, figure that out. But until then, I'm just going to go around cutting down some more trees, get these small ones out of the way, get the big ones sold off. I really want to get some land. $85,000 is what we need. Let's get it. See, this trailer right here says it's 1973. I don't understand it because this looks a lot less sophisticated as my 1950s trailer I have. I don't know. Should I just go ahead and get it? I did go ahead and disable trailers from having a date restriction because I'm like, why are these trailers not showing up? I'm really interested when it says they should come out. What, this is the 1960s? You gotta be kidding me. What on this makes it 1960s versus the ones I got that's labeled 1950s? I guess I could go in and edit these files and change the years on them, but not gonna do that. Let me keep going through here, see if I can find anything. Did a little more research into the whole logging scene in the 1950s. Apparently some of these trucks actually had cranes on them, and that's kind of unbelievable for 1950. And it looks like most of the logs loaded was done by crane. Couldn't exactly find much wheel loader options, stuff like that, or even a front loader on a tractor. I didn't look up any front loader thing on a tractor, just checked for a wheel loader, and then looked at how logs were loaded back in 1950s. Now that's usually late 1950s when that stuff was happening. So then I started to look a little bit into the 1940s, and man, they had some huge crane setups, and that's how they did load their logs. Looking like log loading is not going to be my route to go here. Oh, yep. Unfortunately, it's looking like this is going to be the way I'm going to do my logging the whole entire series. Just drag it on over, but that's not too unfortunate because there's a nice big truck out there, but paid $2,867 there. And that nice big truck may be coming in handy pretty soon. Now, I do want to buy some land. Don't think I'm going to get to it because I am going to buy that truck first. I really got to figure something out. Move a little bit faster than this, and that truck will probably help me out a lot. Guess it really ain't too bad bringing all this over here. $2,877 in sold wood. Yeah, it just takes a little while. Some of y'all might be saying, hey, just go ahead and purchase that trailer. Get something that looks old. That'd probably work out great. Do a little research, find out a name to a trailer or something like that. But I'm done adding in different mods. Possibly done. I'd say that. I got a feeling I'm going to add in some more. Right now, I'm just going to use what it gives me as far as the dates and everything and just work with it. I might crank up the speed a little bit faster to get some dates moving a little bit faster and unlock some trucks and stuff like that. But I really don't want to get outside of the 1950s. And I'm not sure what unlocks with what year. May have to figure that out on another map. And man, that tree is a balancing. Too easy. Just run it over. Yep. Just bump right into it just like this. Oh gosh, wrong button. Oh wait, is it still standing? Nope. Okay, I thought it was still standing there for, well, it was standing, but it was using my truck as balance. Quick update on the worker going away over here. Looks like there's a lot of overlapping happening. Yeah, don't know how I feel about that. I think it's all because the mower's on one side of the tractor and then it comes back down the same direction. Got to figure something out there, make something work a little more efficiently. Not too sure how that's going to work because this mower option does not flip, as in flip over to the left side. But here it is right here showing how it misses. Then it comes back down pretty straight and grabs that piece. Don't know what's going on there. Another group of logs here, gonna sell off for $2,865. Getting closer and closer. Looks like wage payment's still up there quite a bit, $143. Ooh, still not liking that. especially with the work he's doing. Thinking maybe this was not the best mod for this challenge. I mean, it's great. It does a lot less research for myself, but $2,880, yeah, it just makes it easier on me, even though it doesn't give me many options in the 1950. Looking into this mod pack previously, it's got a lot of great stuff kind of in the 70s, so a good 1970s, 80s start would be great. A lot of great equipment to utilize and makes it a little bit easier, and that's probably why you don't see very many 1950s series going around here, besides the fact of really small working widths and taking forever. But using this mod thing here, it will make it a lot easier to play in a later date, maybe even the 60s. I just realized another potential future issue. That is that I got no trailers to load up products to sell off. Ooh, that's not looking good. Looks like everything as far as productions might have to be set on auto sell, not because I want them to be set that way, but because I got no choice. I can't move the products. On top of that, there's no front loader attachments or anything available for the tractors. Yeah, no, it's definitely looking like auto selling is going to have to happen if I want to survive these 1950s. Selling that off there though for $2,856. It is time. I just did a quick peek into it to see if I had enough money, and I do. Unfortunately, I do not know how to drive. No, power steering on this thing's horrible. Let's go ahead and buy it. I like the colors on it, so I'm going to stick with that. This is a 1946 Dodge Power Wagon. I'm assuming it's before 1950. Just an assumption. But no, we got $31,200 to buy this thing. Yes, I'm so excited. Got 475 horsepower in it. Ooh, nice upgraded engine to it. You know what, turn this thing off first. Got to drop that winch and get this out of the way. That winch just loves spinning around, doesn't it? I need that winch. Even though that truck does come with a winch look on the front, it doesn't work. It's not operational, unfortunately. So I will have to continue to use that little winch mod I got there. Ooh, this thing sounded like a beast. I love it. Sounded real nice. There was an option to put a gooseneck hitch inside the truck bed. Why even put that hitch in there whenever I don't have a trailer that I can even pull? Got two logs hooked up right there, and this is a pulling nicely. Oh, what? That's amazing. No, I guess I didn't trim it down that good. Now, it's not cut up to the 6 meters. Not yet, at least. I want to kind of pull it all over here, get it all bumped up against each other. Might have to see if I could purchase some sort of plate. Don't necessarily need that plate, but I'm also interested to see exactly how much attachments this winch can do. Took a little while, but it looks like it's working out pretty good. Oh man, I'm going to take that windrow route right there. Oh, nope, gonna miss it. This is actually 6 of them. So 2 trees here, brought them over, cut them up. Now there are those 2 little pieces left over back there. Those are the ones I usually load up in the back of the truck, but I didn't want to really worry about those right now. I'd save them all. Oh, whoa, that's pretty nice. Just whip that thing right in there. That's actually going to sell. At least I think it is. Pretty excited about that. Sell it off. Selling that off now, that's $5,130. I really don't want to make $10 million from just doing this technique right here over and over again. I don't know what I'm thinking, what I'm doing exactly. I was just trying to get some 1950s things going, and this is how it's kind of coming out, unfortunately. But now, finished work up there at the top left. Got that worker done. Now it's time for that worker to go through and pick up all the grass. Now I'll look at all those wages and see how much I lost in this deal, because I know I'm losing a bunch of money. Gotta be losing a bunch of money with paying a worker. Got the worker off and going here, picking up this grass, and yeah, it's not looking good at all. Man, I'm just really disappointed. Is that a new worker skin or something? I don't think I've ever noticed for somebody like that. That's not my person. Well, at least I don't think it is. No, not. Interesting. Pulling out one of those large 30-something meter trees, the largest one on this map, and it's actually handling really nicely. This truck is a beast. Probably get a couple of them on here. This is definitely going to speed up my money making right here. Got to figure out what the next step here is besides just buying land, because even if I could do the farming stuff, not looking like I could do much with productions. Looks like the worker might have made it around 1 headland, maybe 2, 8,500 liters here. It's full. That was fast. Kind of fast. I mean, 8,500 liters, that's pretty good. Not bad. Now let's dump this off, see exactly how much money we make off of it, and just sob and weep about how much we've already paid this worker versus the amount of money being made off of it. I'd love to save it and make some sort of silage out of it, or maybe even just turn it into hay. I could do the hay route, but I'm not going to worry about that quite yet. Maybe I will do the hay route, because I'm going to see exactly how much it is paying us. Then I'll check the sales value for hay and grass. $355 right there. Not bad. Looks like I got quite a bit of these trailers on that field. Saying not bad, but let's compare that to the wages that we've paid already. Looks like altogether $780. I did a little ways through, cut that wage payment cost or whatever down. The wage payment from 100% as normal to 50%. So 2 of these trailers, a little over 2 of these trailers are going to pay it off, and looks like we got quite a bit of these trailers on that field. Now the issue is I got to get that up and running a lot faster. To do that, hey, more tractors, more trailers, more mowers, all kinds of stuff. You may see me with like 20 mowers on one of these fields. Just mind your business, okay? Don't worry about that, because I need to get get to that 10 million. I need to get to it fast. FS25 should be out by the time this comes out. Maybe. Don't know when this is coming out. Don't quote me on that. If it's not out yet, it's about to come out. Either way, that's it for this episode. Really want to thank you so much for stopping in and watching. Really do appreciate it. If y'all haven't already, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Y'all got any tips, tricks, or suggestions, feel free to leave them down in the comments section because they're always welcome. Very much appreciate it and very much need it. And until next time, y'all take care.